recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Wait, why are there only 3 of us? I think I know. It must be a very special episode of Power Rangers. Pink Ranger, are you having trouble in class? Are your grades slipping?
No.
Blue Ranger, are Bulk and Skull bothering you again? No.
I'll tell you why it's such a special episode! It's the episode where I finally defeat you! With my newest weapon, a second Green Ranger!
Well, does he have one of these?
No?
Oh, that's too bad. Let's go, DRAGONZORD!
Oh no! I'm out of here!
And the good guys win again.
You fools! The Green Ranger was just a distraction! Now face my true monster, the Death Zord!
Oh no! Has Rita finally won? Does the Green Ranger stand a chance against the might of the Death Zord? Only you can Imaginext! Hey everybody, this is Kohdok here. It's my birthday today, and today we're going to be taking a look at Imaginext Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Mattel. Kind of strange that this is the second year in a row that my birthday has had something Power Rangers related. Anyway, despite how old I've gotten, I'm actually in the target demographic for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This series came out when I was in 3rd grade, so I never really got into it. I remember a lot of my friends really did, but aside from that, I'm not that big a Power Rangers fan. I mean, I really like what they do, I like what Imaginext does, but when it comes to like die-hard fans, you might want to look more at like Lin Cara's History of Power Rangers or something like that. For those of you not in the know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is the story about 5, later 6, teenagers with attitude who receive their powers from ZORDON, a being of pure goodness, in order to fight against Rita Repulsa, who desires to, you guessed it, take over the world.
Of course!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as I'm sure a lot of you know, was originally imported by Saban to the United States from Japan, where it was known as Super Sentai. And as a result, it and every Power Rangers series we've ever had since has been kind of this unique animal, where they've basically had to refilm everything ever made except for the big fight scenes. As for my thoughts on the upcoming movie, well, to be honest, I don't think the visual designers really understand the appeal of the mecha aesthetic, as there is clearly none of it in the designs they've come up with. I mean, the movie might be amazing, who knows, but those Megazord designs really haven't resonated much with anybody. Now, going more into the toys, what I said about Imaginext in my Toy Fair video was not just flattery. I think that Imaginext is one of the best toy lines that has been out right now, because it just does such a good job of capturing that element of fun, and the Power Rangers series is no exception. Now, I know Power Rangers came out when I was still a little kid, but these days I think these have been released specifically so that the parents who enjoyed watching Power Rangers when they were younger can now introduce this series to their own children and find a way to connect over that. And these toys are definitely able to capture that element of pure joy that came with the original series. Starting with Zordon's playset here, we have, it's called the Command Center, but we all know it's Zordon here. I mean, you might have seen some preview images of the Zordon they have in here, this gorgeous Zordon that has like a white splotch taken out of the blue waterfall that encompasses him, but it's not really there. It's not necessary. This whole thing looks really, really cool. It also comes with Alpha and the Blue Ranger. Which Blue Ranger? I am not sure, but it has a lot of the basic bells and whistles you would expect for a basic middle tier set. It of course comes with ZORDON, who has one of the Imaginext power turners that allows him to turn his head and light up and activate his power pylons. There's another pad at the top of the tower that reveals a special cannon that a Power Ranger can stand behind and fire off. And there's also a turn paddle here that is supposed to represent a training center, or I guess you know, the Epic Kiss Room. In the back, there's also a prison where you can throw Rita or any of her other various baddies in the back, and there's also a rack for all of the Power Rangers weapons, although in this series it only comes with the Blue Ranger and his weapons, and I've only managed to get the Green and Pink Ranger on top of that, so I have their weapons as well, but it has enough to hold a full complement of weapons for everybody once you acquire them. The figures are, of course, really nice quality Imaginext, and as Imaginext figures, they can work with all of the Imaginext parts released previously. Pink Ranger Snowboard! Blue Ranger Jetpack! They are all sold in twos, so it is possible to get every single Ranger along with all of the bad guys and all of the various other characters that might be encountered in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They also have a lot of the individual Zords, and even this truly enormous Megazord that sadly doesn't transform, but makes up for that by being about 2.5 feet tall. All in all, it's been a pretty nice line, and definitely one of the things they're proudest of is this DRAGONZORD here. Now, this DRAGONZORD was actually released holiday of last year, and I actually featured it in my Mattel video last year from Toy Fair, so this one's maybe a bit of a latecomer, but I guess they're just really that proud of it. I mean, the DRAGONZORD, which comes with its own version of the Green Ranger, has many electronic components. Not only can it play its own theme music, it can also fire missiles and roar, and by using the power pad you can have it jut out its cabin in order to attack, and the Green Ranger can climb inside and pilot it from within. It's really good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it more than makes up for most of its problems with the simple words, Remote Control DRAGONZORD. Yes, the DRAGONZORD comes with a small version of the sword flute that the Green Ranger uses to control it, and it's a very, very basic sort of remote control that you see aimed for a lot of young kids. It can go straight forward or backwards in a turn. You can also shake the flute in order to get it to do a tail spinning attack, and you can hold down on the dragon coin in the middle in order to have it fire its chest missiles. Yeah, it's a little unresponsive and it doesn't transform into warrior mode, but remember, remote control DRAGONZORD. And that is a look at Imaginext Power Rangers. It is a phenomenal line, like everything that Imaginext has put out, and I really hope that I'll be able to cover even more of it on this channel, some of their DC stuff, some of their independent stuff. I don't think we've had anything on here since like 2013 or 2012 even, so it's really nice to finally get some Imaginext on here again. I love the line, I love how they have like the mystery bag minifigures, those are always great, and I really can't wait to see what more will happen in the future. And until next time, this is Kohdok signing off. Now, I'm certain a lot of you have noticed the Harley Quinns back here. Now, these were actually provided to me by Kawaii Cubes soon after Toy Fair, and I said I'd feature them on my couch if they gave me a nice variety of Harley Quinns. But here's the thing, is when I said variety, I meant like the regular Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, I think they actually had like a Lego Batman Harley Quinn, but instead they sent me like the same Harley Quinn in a variety of sizes. So I guess that's on me for phrasing that incorrectly, but you know, if you're a toy manufacturer out there, my couch is now real estate. If you want your toy to be featured on here, just let me know, give me a call. I mean, I imagine this big Harley's probably gonna stick around for a while. She's very easy to stack things on top of, but until then, this is Kohdok signing off.